Let's zoom a little bit. Hopefully. I can stay in camera tonight. Let's zoom it out just a little. What's that? Ahoy! How's it going, Ben? Is that zoomed in enough, do you think? I've got the camera on a different stand tonight to try and cut down the wobble. But I don't think it's... I'll just wobble it around a bit. Just getting the... Oh, hopefully get the stand in the right place. I think we're happy about that. Right. That's all right, mate. Good work. Was it a good game? In Sweden. Right. Tonight, welcome to the Crow's Nest. We are painting SFH06A, the Wandering Bard from Grippy Beast. It's always the best way to be, mate. Just enjoy it. Let's get some... Let's get some paint going. I have got an idea for this guy. This is why I picked him off the show. Because now I've got a rack of Gripping Beast available at the... Ahoy! Yeah, now I've got a rack in the room next door. I kind of just can grab. This is... I saw this guy and I thought, So we'll start with the fleshy tone, starting with the moonscone skin. We'll see how long it is somebody takes to guess where I'm going with this one. I mean, you all know me quite well, so you probably won't take long, in fairness. So just adding a bit of medium to our paint. Keep the medium flowing. Yes, it's quite exciting time still at the Crow's Nest. Lots of busyness. as I said, it's a bit of a work in progress next door. I'm catching up on my commissions, which is good. Yeah, all happy days. Hopefully by sort of early next year, I'll have the big room all sorted how I want. Which would be neato. Okay, so that's the flesh down. So next, we're going to put down. Let's see. We're going to go with a grey castle, which is the bottom dark in warm greys and whites. There we go. I'm just going to lay down. Ahoy! The Castle Grey, we're going to lay down that on his tabard, shirt, schmuck. What if you want to call that? I should say it's a tabard. You're wandering around on the camera there, sorry guys. Eventually I'll get a permanent one set up in here, so once you find a perfect stand. Ahoy! How's it going, shipmate? Just laying down that Castle Grey. Base of our white tunic. Sounds. Oh. Now I looked for the settings on the camera again today whilst I'm setting this up. I want to get rid of that nasty autofocus. Just have focus there. So I know where to hold it. Okay, so that's the base colour for that. So next, the base colour for his oh, good work. Yeah. I've done a few commissions painting the Space Hulk box, but I don't own it. I've painted it quite a few times. Pretty much one of my regulars got a copy of all of them. And they're all painted now. I get the joy of painting them. Well, I must say, I do enjoy playing Aliens by Gale Force 9. Obviously not as prestigious as the Space Hulk box. relevant game-wise, I think. So this was the, sorry I didn't say what paint I was using here, the Basilisk Red for my base. I think I had, was it Tyranid attack at one point? It's like the Tyranid floor tiles, didn't you? Well, gene stealers and the goop, plastic goopy nids, the big red ones. They were fun. I've got epic 40k next door. I've got a massive Tyranid army on that. That's quite cool. I'm gonna hit all the lever up with Brigadier Brown. Yeah, I didn't get a lot of painting done today. The D&D room. I have a D&D room. Just getting that ready with some posters and getting rid of the cobwebs and cleaning up and that sort of palaver. I came back down earlier to fill the slaughter racks up with the stuff I take to shows. Okay. Try to get this angle right because it's like. Okay. So let's get the Crusader skin. Even Artemis. You want to see the Ghost King from last week? After I take photographs of him, that's how he turned out. The photographs I thought were a bit blurry, but it seems better in this light. Is that which box is it? The one with plastic Terminators? make sure it's the. I'm sure you've done due diligence. Make sure it's the right terminator for the right box. Because there was some in the MB games, wasn't there? What was that? Space Crusade, wasn't it? It's a Space Crusade. I can't remember. And they were. I'm pretty sure they were slightly smaller. I get you. So just hit the Crusader skin over for our flesh wash. Nice. They don't really go down in price, do they? In fairness. Got that leather for his leather headband. Start his blonde hair with demigod flames. Well, I saw him and thought there was only one thought coming to my mind when I saw him, how he's got to be painted. This is yeah, so I've kind of thrown open the doors to Crow's Nest from tomorrow, really. It's not completely ready, but I figured, hey, people can pop in, grab a coffee, have a nose about. That sort of thing. We can't leave his legs for a bit. The trouble I've noticed where I've got this stand is I keep dropping out my hand over here. It's because it's at a strange angle. Sorry. I will get this right eventually down here. let's do next red, Wyvern Fury. This brush probably needs changing in a sec. But we're just going to hit the high points and leave the very depths of the valley. So it don't mind if this one goes a little bit down the sides of the valleys. But very deepish shadowy parts. You want that original red. So I know the tip of my brush is gone, but I'll soften it a bit because in fairness, I don't need the tip at the moment. I just need to know where I'm going. So next we're going to go Gargoyle Grey. Yeah, I'm going to double clean my brush because we're starting to play with the greys and whites, so I don't want any stray pigment. Bit of medium into that. And hit the top and come down the edge, but leave the very deepest recesses. Go right up to the edge, leaving his armpit. I'm not going right up underneath his cloak. It was the only way I could do it because I had the computer at home. I should really move it across, so I'm probably breaking some sort of weird YouTube law about posting the we want this on the top of the arm there. Underneath we're leaving the darker grey. What's that? Let's see if it'll pick up a face of the. Haha, how about that? Every time I move, the ghost skin's going to go into focus. Ahoy, Dale! So next we're going to go for a red. We're going to go for Dragon Red. Start hitting those highlights, so staying right on top of these peaks, not going into the valleys. It's nearly time to change the brush. Lovely boy, lovely shoulders, stick 'em out. Windsor Davis, I believe. Lovely boy, lovely boy. He's got some red on his sleeves. Got some red on you. Clean that all off of there. Keep catching that high bit. At this point, we don't care if a little bit goes into the valleys, but you want to keep it mainly on the peaks. Oh yeah, the olden days when you can just do comedy, just it was funny. No real political correctness going on. So I missed. I missed your comment earlier about Oakbound there, Rich, and I thought, what's on about Oakbound calendar? That's what we're quiet, trying to work out what was going on then. Next, Great Hall Grey. Double wash on a brush. Now we're staying on the, coming down the middle of these peaks. Excuse me. Not going anywhere. There's any shadow falling. Work it around quick. And his arms, across his bicep there, top of there. Not going anywhere sort of over halfway round, if you know what I mean. Just at the top of this one. Just catch anywhere you think, oh, that needs just a little bit. There we go. Let's just work it around again. Stay on those high points. There we go. Then there, I think we've done, we're going to hit pure red, purest red. I've invented a, instead of gold, oh, I'll just squirt out loads of red then. Because I was mucking around thinking of Percy when he invented pure green. Blackadder's was awesome. I'm just going to hit the very high highlights for this. This is going to be our highlight colour. Keeping that medium working. Hit those peaks. Stay out of the valleys. Was the how to find us video helpful, Rich? Did you see that? I presume you did. I think you liked it. It's brilliant. Very tiring. Getting sorted now. We got it straight enough to allow visitors now, which is cool. Next we're going to go worn stone. Well, the downstairs will be closed on Sunday, Rich. You'll be able to park right in front. Yeah, so this is our highlight for our white. Even though it's a grey. A bit of one right there. Just take that out. So let's work the leather. So we've got brigadine, so we're now on bootstrap brown. Just deploy spear. And you, mate. See you later, G. So it's bootstrap brown. We're just gonna catch the top of his shoe there, around the edge. Bit more medium in there. A bit more across his headband. Yeah, the belt, yeah. It's a groovy little sculpt, this is, it really is. I'm going to give him some green trousers, I think. Let's give him these unusual green. This is teal scarab green. It's one of the less used greens, which is why it's going to need a little general. Little general prod. Bit of medium in there. Nice. So next we're going to lay down the wood for his little harp. No, we're going to finish off the leather first. We're going to, with the leather brown. I'm just touching onto the top edges. Going across his toe and the kind of halfway up his foot. On the belt, we're just going along the top edge and the bottom edge. Oh, pardon me. And across the top edge of his headband, and maybe just a little bit on the highest bit there. Okay. We're going to go back in with the original flip. It's gone on there with the Crusader flesh, so we can use our original flesh tone as a highlight. Which we sometimes don't, we sometimes jump back up, but this is going to give us this gives you a closer blend. Nose, chin, cheekbones, and the eyebrows. Just pick out that ear. Okay. next teal colour is going to be our highlights in a little area. Temple Gate. I'm just going to do one highlight because there's hardly any trousers there to paint. Yeah, so I'm just hit around the bottom edge and work a little bit out. Leave the others as the shadow. That's good. I want a light brown. Okay, I'm going to have to move for a sec to get. So I don't spin the camera out. I've got a taller rack over the side. Put the John Blanche ones to add them to this 7th. So this is Sunburst Ochre. Which actually the bottom of the yellows, but I want it. To be, if I thin it out, you should be able to do it. Use it for the for a nice wood colour. Not sure what type of wood it is, but it's a very kind of GW kind of looking wood. But hey, why not? I have to get this yeah, the old stand I used to use for the thing seems to put everything in the wrong place. So I tried a different one. It's actually attached to my airbrush compressor at the moment. So I won't switch that on because it will go into wobble vision. So eventually I want, I've got some extra lights and I'm going to be setting up a video thing next door in the big room. Should be cool. Okay, so where's there we go. Games Workshop Cassandra Yellow Wash. I'm just going to use that for his hair. It's not quite, the army paint one is a bit more orange than this. So I do like it, but for different things. In fairness, I'm not sponsored by Army Paint or anyone, so I can actually use whatever paints I like. Just so happens I do like Army paints. But it's very much each to their own. There's many decent paints out there nowadays. I've set up a little paint desk at home. Just in case I need to do a little bit more painting when I get home. and I'm using a Vallejo basic set, you know, the WizKids one, which is very strange. I think the colours come out very different. I know it's a basic paint set I was using, so there wasn't a great deal of colours. I mixed a few, but I don't like the metallics. I like definitely the Army Painter Greedy Gold is better than the. Well, it's saying that there's lots of different Vallejo golds as well. It was just the ones I had to hand. As I said, you can. There's such good colours out there now. You can just pick and choose whatever you want, really. So I don't really know what I'm going on about. Am I waffling? I think I'm waffling. I've got a Greedy Gold. He's got a brooch, so it needs some Greedy Gold on it. How are we doing? 47 minutes. Right, we're doing well. Grab a little bit of gunmetal. Restrings, I know they'd be catgut, but hey, I don't know what colour catgut would be. So let's paint you silver. It's the first steel guitar. The Steel Panther tribute act. Right. So we need to bash the camera for a second. There we go. Demonic yellow. Just going to take a few highlights. It's that fine hair. I'm not putting any medium on that. I'm just because I don't want it to go sloopy. Just picking an odd strand of hair. It'll look a bit bright at first because it's obviously it's wet, and obviously you're going over the wash as well. There we go. It did look pretty dry. So next we're going to swap our brush out for insane detail. You'll do insane detail, do. Paint just a little bit further away from me than they were. Trying to stretch. So I'm going to grab some matte white. Back in a minute. Bit medium. A little bit, tiny bit of white. I'm going to paint some. You can see his teeth as well. I love it when sculptors teeth as well. Okay, then what we're going to do, I don't know if it's show up this white. That's why I was leaving the one grey. Have you guessed what I'm doing yet? Just feeding a bit of medium into my brush. Just keep that paint flowing. I'm looking for a little faint. Probably don't even pick up on camera. Okay, it's gonna hold as it dries. That's right. Give me a rough guide. That's all this was for. So this way I'm just using to lay down some guidelines for myself. Then for drying it, with some blick. Oh, it's hiding behind his pot now, I think. I could grab all my colours with my eyes closed before. Now, reorganised all the paints. So now we're going to give it a dotty those eyes. Just a little tiny bit of paint on the brush. Aiming for off centre, just under their eye. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Next, blue. I need some blues. We need two. We need a dark blue, so we need crystal blue and Arctic gem. I'll put them both out. Okay. thin this right out. These white lines I laid down. And use them to start. Start laying those lines down in blue. Come on, guys. Who am I painting? Surely. Somebody nearly said it earlier, I think. I think G did. But you got the name wrong. So we're going quiet. Concentrating. Did you all go quiet as well? Thank you, guys. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's sort of, oh my god. Now, okay, here we go back across. take into account the ruffles a little bit. When doing like pulling freehand stuff. Important things to remember. First one, I reckon, is try not to talk while you're doing it. Is loading your brush. See, when we're all square up here, I'm going to start doing some more like little short videos. So I'll be doing stuff like this. Yeah. First is getting the paint to the right consistency to flow. And I'll be able to show that better in a separate video. So I get the video set up so you can see the palette, etc. The second thing is getting your hands locked off into position. Again, I will do these videos, and I keep promising. Keep that medium flowing. If you keep going. You'll get somewhere. Money. might not be exactly where you wanted to go to, but you'll get somewhere. And of course, when you get there, you can sort out any problems. The spaceship lands next door. Okay. So next, pick a square and go for it. No, so there we go. So it doesn't stay on for too long. And because we planned our squares out using those little white guidelines, hopefully, when you get to this bit, all the hard work's done. Has anybody guessed who it is? Come on. Yeah, it's nice and quiet up here, apart from that, the occasional rumble from the compressor downstairs. Mm. Oh, I love doing checks. Sometimes you get to hear this situation where you got like, I've done an odd number of things. So what I tend to do is I just thicken one out like that, and it kind of hides it. You can be, if you've got more time, you can be all scientific about it and work how many you need and then count them round, but hey, life's short. Oh, pardon me. So have we got a name for him yet? Let's stay in bloody focus. Love the cobblestone barbarians. I was trying to find the focus again because Ghost King was pinching it. Ah. Cheers, Dale. I sent Dale to sleep with my checkers. It's quite hypnotic, isn't it? So when it gets to a ruffle on his arm and stuff, you can cheat a little bit, just make it look like his sleeves ruffled up. So just pick the ones you want to do and puzzle it away. Ah, you're gonna kick yourself. Right, now I'm gonna get the light blue. I'm just gonna go in the squares, just dot that top edge and corner, leave the. So remember where there's a fold, just hit the fold. Yeah, makes sense. So that peak we got there, we're gonna highlight the peak. All these squares, you can just do a little couple of brush strokes in them, but stay off the outline of the box. If that makes sense. I think it does. Otherwise, we've done all that nice work on the highlighting the white, and we've done nothing on the blue. Let's stay inside those boxes. I've got his back sleeve, look. I was really expecting Rich to guess who I was painting here. Fairness, slightly disappointed. I mean, in fairness, Cubes, I thought you would have got it too, mate. I think you're going through a bit of a mental block with that dagger spell one. You've overcomplicated your thinking there, mate. Oh, that's the main painting done. It's just to his base. Going for a nice deep grey for the rock he's still on. I'll put these away in a minute. I'm not doing bad, an hour and 20 minutes. I'll take that. Let's grab my... Oh, sorry, not that. A basing brown. Get even slightly cruddier brush. To dry. Put tufts on him in the morning. Lacquer him. Put in the light box. Life in slowly. Laughing slowly. I think he's about there. Let's do the victory lap. I thought this is a cracking little miniature. There we go. Come on. Who is he? Who is he? Come on. Somebody, anyone. Do you give in? Shall I tell you? If watching this back on replay, you're all probably shouting at the screen. Well, no, my paint job is based on cacophonics from Asterix. Asterix books. Do you remember Cacophonous? Cacophonics? The start of every book, they tied him up because he sung so badly. He's got the blue and white check. Asterix the Ghoul. But obviously my paint job didn't work then. Let's see if the second light helps. I'll put the room light on as well. I've got to get a different light. Asterix the Ghoul. Right, he's done. Hour 20, we'll take that. Cacophonics, the Bard. So as forever, I will get him lacquered up in the morning. And get him in the light box. You can see him in his full glory. Well, thank you for joining me, guys. As ever, it's been a real roller coaster this week. I can't really show you any commissions because they've all been packed away. We could go for a quick walk around the oh no, we can't because it's all dark out there. But that's the paint setup now, isn't it? There's my snacks over there. Nice. Let's see. Oh, that's it. Get around the camera better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to change where I set the stand up. I need it about there, don't I? Right. So I'll take that. Okay, guys. There's the paints I used. Yes, the brushes. Right. I'm gonna go because I'm waffling. Yeah, they're cool, aren't they? Right, I'm off. And if you're looking at this tomorrow and you haven't subscribed, pop a subscribe. Be most grateful, and a like and a comment. Find us on Facebook, etc., where you can see him in his full glory tomorrow, and I take a photograph. What else? That's about it, really. This is Pirate Rich at the Crow's Nest, which is now open for visitors. Just drop us a message on Facebook to check I'm here, because I haven't set the times yet, but there is a little video in there saying where to park when you get here and the postcode. All right, guys, I won't waffle anymore. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Cheers again. See you Sunday, Rich. Cheers, guys.